The mid-range phone market has been wild these past few years. Devices in this price range are starting to look and feel a lot like flagships. And while Samsung might not be Xiaomi in raw hardware, it definitely wins in design and build quality. Today, I'm sharing my 1 week experience using the Samsung Galaxy A56, dual SIM, heavy usage, and a bunch of gaming. Let's dive in. Right off the bat, the A56 feels premium, noticeably more refined than last year's A55. Front, not much has changed visually, but the bezels are thinner and the display is now slightly larger at 6.7 inches. Thickness slimmed down from 8.2 millimeters to just 7.4 millimeters. Materials: glass back and Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both sides, plus a brushed aluminum frame that feels great in hand. The camera module has a new peel shaped design. It looks clean but sticks out, so the phone wobbles on flat surface unless you use a case. IP67 rated. It can handle splashes, but don't dunk it. The A56 features a gorgeous 6.7 inches Super AMOLED panel, 120Hz refresh rate, non-LTPO, HDR10 Plus support, 8-bit color, up to 900 nits peak brightness, crisp, vibrant colors, great viewing angles. Touch response is solid, though flicker sensitivity in low light may bother some. The Galaxy A56 packs a familiar 5000 mAh battery, and while the capacity hasn't changed from the previous generation, charging speed has finally caught up. This is the first time Samsung includes 45-watt fast charging support in a popular A series phone, and that's a big deal. But there is the catch. To actually get that 45-watt speed, you need a few things. 1. A compatible charger. It must support USB Power Delivery 3 plus PPS. 2. A proper cable. This one in the box is only 3 ampere, but you need a 5 ampere USB-C cable. 3. A quality brand. Doesn't have to be Samsung, but make sure it's original and certified. Using my own 45 charger with a 5A cable, here's the what I got. When the phone is off, 0 to 50% in 20 minutes, 80% in 41 minutes, 100% in about 1 hour and 11 minutes. When the phone is out, as usual, it charges fast up to 50%, then slows down to preserve battery health, which is totally normal for modern phones. Real life battery life. While regular use, social media, messages, browsing, some calls, and photography, the A56 easily lasts a full day and a half. Even with some light gaming, I didn't have to charge it every night. So, for most users, battery life is rock solid. You just need the right charger to make the most of it. Speakers. The Galaxy A56 comes with a dual speaker setup. One speaker at the bottom, the other one is the earpiece that doubles as a secondary speaker. So, what's the sound quality like? Pros: balanced stereo output. The top and the bottom speakers are tuned well, so you get a proper left-right stereo effect when watching videos or playing games. Loud enough for a mid-range. It can easily fill a small room without distortion. Clarity in vocals, especially good for YouTube, podcasts, and dialogue heavy content. Bass is limited. Don't expect that deep thumb you got from flagship phones or external speakers. In gaming, especially FPS titles like Call of Duty Mobile, directional audio is decent. You can tell where sounds are coming from, which adds to immersion, though not at pro level accuracy. Software comes with Android 15 and One UI 7 out of the box. The Samsung promises 6 years of updates. That's flagship level support. Also includes Galaxy AI features like Circle to Search, Smart Select, object eraser, and blah blah blah. Performance. The 8056 runs on the new Exynos 1480 with up to 8 GB RAM and 256 GB storage. It handles daily tasks and moderate gaming well, but in Call of Duty Mobile runs fine at high settings, but occasionally drops frames. Slight thermal throttling and screen dimming after long sessions. Don't expect Poco X6 Pro or flagship level performance here. Cameras. Main 50 megapixel Sony IMX 906 with OIS. Ultra wide 12 megapixel Sony IMX 258. Macro lens 5 megapixel and selfie 12 megapixel. Peak quality. In daylight, you have a great colors, natural tone, and accurate exposure. Some softness and noise when zooming in. Limited dynamic range in shadows. Ultra wide lens take nice field of view, decent colors, slight distortion on edges, lower detail than main lens. In portraits, you have good edge detection, clean background blur. 2x shots look more natural, but it might be digital zoom. Slight artificial blur in some spots. In night mode, you have impressive detail, controlled lights, clean skies, minimal noise, beautiful reflections, struggles with moving subjects, and lacks a clear focal point. In night portrait, great subject separation, warm and cozy tones, face well lit and clear, some artificial blur around hair and soft textures. Final verdict. The Galaxy A56 is a well-rounded mid-range with premium design, sharp, smooth AMOLED display, strong battery life, plus fast charging, clean software with long-term support, and solid camera for most conditions. But not for hardcore gamers, no charger in the box, not a photography powerhouse in low light or zoom. So, who should buy the Galaxy A56? Great for users who care about looks and feel, casual gamers and content consumers, everyday photography, long-term Android support. Not ideal for competitive mobile gamers, pro-level mobile photographers, and those expecting a charge in box. In short, if you are after a stylish, smooth, reliable phone with good cameras and long-term support, the Galaxy A56 is a fantastic pick. But if you need a raw performance or flagship photography, check out the Poco X6 Pro or the Galaxy S24 FE instead.